Hi guys, welcome back to That If You Guy. And today we're going to discuss the confirmation of I Am Legend 2 or I Am Legend the next chapter. Like, wow. So this comes literally 15 years after the first film that starred Will Smith in a post-apocalyptic type of New York City with these zombie-like nightlife or creatures that it was, they came out at night. They manifested at night, but they also lived in the darkness. It was creepy. I mean, I remember I was like 16 when it came out. I remember it was good, but it had that generic kind of Hollywood ending where Will Smith, spoilers, but it's 15 years old, so come on. Kills himself, blows himself up because he had, I think, like the leader of the zombie things, people, get into his house and blows the place up. It's quite good, isn't it? It's quite a good film. It's quite sad because obviously the dog, his dog, Will Smith's dog in it dies. It's quite funny because I think it's set in set like a few years into the future, and on it's iconic. And on the one of the billboards in Times Square is a Batman v Superman or a Batman and Superman movie. So it's like the logo of the bat and like the Superman logo. It's quite cool. So Deadline announced that, via Warner Bros. Obviously, that I Am Legend is getting a number two or the next chapter, the next part in the I Am Legend franchise, starring Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan, who both are producing the film as well. And Akiva Goldsman is back to write the film because he wrote the script for the first film. So, like, it's exciting because, like I said, I enjoyed the first film, but it's interesting because obviously, like I said, the first film, the cinematic, the theatrical cut, Will Smith's character kills himself. And the home media cut, there's an alternative version where he survives, he lives, and he goes off with the mother and the kid that he finds, and they seek help, and he takes them in and all that kind of stuff. And he kind of treats it like his family because he lost his wife and kid in a helicopter accident uh, on the night where New York was evacuated, like 3 or 4 years before the film, prior to the film. So like there's a cut where the three of them, go off to the town, the village, civilization is okay and they're all secure and all that kind of stuff. So there's more people because he believed at one point he was the last man standing, which was quite kind of eerie though that you're the last man standing. You're the only person left in the whole of. I don't know if it was the world as such, but I think it's definitely New York and like a good length of New York, like beyond New York. I don't know if it's a world widespread. I can't remember that far back. It was. I've only ever seen it like back then and a few years later and stuff like that. I've not watched it since then. But there was talks of a prequel at one point back in 2010, 2011. It made sense because obviously Will Smith, back then didn't look any much different than he did, in the first film. How are they going to do this now? So is it going to be the theatrical cut where he's dead and it's like flashbacks, etc.? Or it's going to have to use some de-aging skills to, produce that? Or is it going to be they're going with the alternative cut where he's alive and he's well, etc. Michael B. Jordan, where does he come into this? I don't know. I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see where this goes because, like I said, I like the first film. I wouldn't mind seeing another film. But I think what's happened is Warner Brothers have seen the massive success with the Quiet Place franchise, which has just been announced to get number three, coming in 2024, I think it is. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I really am. I love A Quiet Place. It's funny though. The first film was fantastic, and you thought that's it. I'm cool with just one film. Number two came out, and I'm like, oh my god, I want more. Like it's mental. So I think what's happened is Warner Brothers have seen how easily you can make a franchise out of literally the smallest, like nothing, like just the smallest, creepiest story. And they're thinking, we need to just bounce off that success. Let's bring back I Am Legend. Let's bring back Will Smith. Let's just do a lot of shit. I don't know. It's either going to work for them or it's going to be a complete dud for them because they brought back the Matrix and the film wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, but it done really bad financial wise and critic wise and fan wise. Like fans were up and down with it. Critics were a bit more, critical of it than fans were. but box office wise, it done terrible. And now the producers of the film are now suing Warner Brothers because of the whole same day, like the HBO Max thing, which was the last film to do that. They're now going forward with just 45 days after the cinematic release, like every other streaming service, which makes sense. But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, would you guys watch an I Am Legend 2? I mean, I would. I mean, I'm intrigued to see where they go. Like, I mean, it could be a prequel, or it could be a sequel, and then just Will Smith just happened to survive the explosion in his house. I don't know, but fuck it. Yeah, comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's only a movie podcast. Myself, Stephen Dan's movie-themed podcast, where we discuss films and discuss films, etc. We've done a Jackass review. We've done Boba Fett review. We've got a few more things coming in the pipeline. Steve's currently on his honeymoon right now, so we'll get something. I think we're going to try and get a Batman review done. I've seen it. I saw it the other day, first night. Oh my god! But I'll do a quick review myself, and then we'll do a big kind of fuller review breakdown with Stephen Dan, hopefully within the next week or so. But yeah, link in the description below to all that, and I'll see you guys in the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye, guys.